Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back here in Conty Chat with me, Zoe Theo, and as usual, don't forget to check us out on our social media. We are ContyNews over at Facebook, over at YouTube, and we are Conty Chat over at IG and TikTok. So do give us a follow, give us a like, do keep up with us. And today on the show, I'm going to be talking about something that I'm really passionate about, which is beauty, right? Whenever we talk about beauty, the phrase beauty comes from within. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. A lot of quotes and a lot of saying comes or surrounds beauty, but what we don't talk about is that what harm does beauty do to a person? Because a lot of people nowadays, you want to follow up with the latest beauty trends. You want to, emulate your favorite stars. And sometimes you sacrifice your beauty or you sacrifice your skin to achieve that aesthetic. So on the show today, we're going to have Dr. Kausar Ismail, all the way from JB. Thank you so much for coming. Can you introduce us to the audience?
Okay, hi, I'm Dr. Kausar Ismail, and I'm from Kausar Clinic, and I'm also an owner of a medical spa.
All right, so let's get into it. A lot of beauty products like skincare, we're talking about beauty products, we're talking about skincare, we're talking about makeup. It is a billion-dollar industry here in Malaysia. And then of course, if you guys are at home, read articles from last year, we actually had a couple of local beauty brands getting banned by the Health Ministry of Malaysia. Can you explain to us what are the steps taken by the ministry in determining why this product is being banned, or why is this product unsafe to use?
Okay, well, actually, MOH, Ministry of Health, is doing that step to ensure the safety of Malaysians lah. Okay, those products are found to be to have this illicit substance, which can cause very harmful to their health, especially skin and also overall internal organ as well. Okay. Actually, it is a very important step to ban these products, as they are
very harmful, right, to your skin. Because I know there's a lot of I will admit, even myself, okay, like I said, I'm an avid beauty person. I love beauty items, but very non-often. Actually, I don't even remember the last time I would check an ingredient behind the bottle. So I think it's great that the ministry is helping to educate users, and especially like I said, like people like me who don't check the labels. It might some products might contain like harmful ingredients, right?
Yes, but actually those ingredients are not usually they are not stated at the box label.
They're not?
Yeah.
What?
They're actually not stated there. So that's why some users sometimes the products have no ingredients list on the box.
What?
Yeah. Actually, I meant to say there are lots of products out there which are very widely used in the market. Okay, at first they were notified by the KKM, by the MOH, but sometime along the line, maybe they change the ingredients, which can cause harm to the users, to the consumers. Well, this happened because they want the results to be very effective in a short period of time, and also there's a lot of competitive products out there which give a lot of promising results to people, to consumers. So this is what happened when they use, they cause harmful to their skin, and then this is when the complaint, when MOH get the complaint, then only they notice all this.
Right. So it's not a direct thing where because you also own an aesthetic clinic, right? And I'm pretty sure you have colleagues who have possibly produced beauty products. So can you take me, what are the steps actually to make a beauty product or to launch a beauty product? Because what I know is that don't they need the approval of KKM to actually be able to sell the product?
Yes, they do. Usually, if the founders are medical doctors, or maybe someone who really follow the regulations. Okay, when we want to produce a product, they will undergo these certain steps by the MOH. So they need to go through this. But there are also products out there which don't have the notification, so consumers actually need to be really careful and really need to check at the website at the www.npra.com.gov.my. So actually they can really search whether the notification KKM given is legit or not.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very, very interesting. So how can us as users be more vigilant in identifying or recognizing which ingredients or what ingredients are put into the product and what is harmful to our skin and what is essentially good for our skin? How do we as users, like you said, because certain products they don't list down all of the ingredients, up until we have a certain irritation or an allergy towards the product, and then we go like, hey, product ni tak bagus lah, it's not very good for my skin, then we launch a report. So how can we as users be a little bit more vigilant and knowledgeable in terms of what product to use and what ingredients to avoid for our skin?
Okay, so first of all, we as the consumers, we need to really be careful of those promises, such as putih dalam 3 hari, putih dalam 7 hari. So those promises, well, everything comes with a price. So need to be really careful. If let's say they give results in a very short of time, and also if there is any peeling in initial duration of usage, then they might have some illicit substances inside there. So these ingredients such as hydroquinone, tretinoin, mercury are very harmful to the skin. So it can really cause damage to our skin and also to our organs as well. The kidney, the central nervous system, and also even very harmful to the unborn baby inside the womb. So because such as mercury, this substance is being absorbed into the blood, and it will go to the kidneys and all these organs and cause damage. Because this substance, they give short results in terms of they give skin lightening, they give depigmentation in a short period of time, but it is absorbed in our body and it's not easily to get it out from our system. So in long term, it become very harmful and damaging our organs.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that the impact on wearing the wrong kind of skincare or having all these very harmful ingredients can actually also impact our internal organs.
Yes, they do, especially mercury. Okay, as for hydroquinone and tretinoin, it is actually being used as for treatments. Okay, but usage of this item without supervision of medical doctors or health professionals can lead to those long-term effects. Therefore, it needs to be really used with supervision.
Right.
Yes. So it doesn't. It cannot be used as daily skincare regime, and also in long-term basis.
Right. Oh, that's actually very scary. I'm so scared. I'm gonna go ahead and check all of my products at home and make sure that right, you don't have any harmful ingredients in it. I'm actually very curious. Have you had a case handed to you, or a patient or a customer that came to you with all these terrible skin problems due to all these harmful products?
Yes, actually, I've been treating patients with these side effects since 2017. So they come to me with a very bad skin already post exposure to these mercury products.
Whoa.
Okay, such as very bad acne with pus and a lot of pustules. Okay, and also they sometimes come to me with very bad pigmentations. Okay, so it is not easy to treat these post mercury effects. because it is not only affect their skin but also affect their overall daily lives. They come to me with depression and also being very shy and ashamed to face other people because of the effect to their skin. So it is really not easy to treat, and it doesn't the treatment doesn't comes only for a few weeks or months, but it might take years to treat this kind of side effects from mercury products, because this mercury, once it is absorbed to our skin and blood, it is really not easy to get it out.
Yeah, and it's not like you can do a blood transfusion or something to like clean all the mercury out. Like I said, it takes sometimes up to years, right?
Yeah.
And not only does it impact you physically, but also impacts you emotionally.
Yes.
Yeah. What do you say to our audiences who are in this situation or have been through this situation? Do you have any advice to them or any words of encouragement? You know, it's not the end of the world, but it might feel like the end of the world to them.
Yes, it is. I even have one patient who suffered from this mercury effect, and the face become black due to this over hyperpigmentation of the skin. So what she did is she need to cover her face all the time, and she avoid to take any selfies or any pictures or videos of herself. I think she suffered, if I'm not mistaken, she suffered for almost 5 to 6 years due to this. Yes,
Oh my goodness.
she's been using this mercury products for I think 5 to 6 years before that, prior to these effects. And then when this side effect occur, she stopped using it, but she cannot. There's no products that can really treat the effects, the side effects. So what she did, she just cover her face, and she avoid going out direct to the sun, because if that happens, the pigmentations will become worsened.
Right.
Yeah, and it's very painful as well. Okay, so what she did when she went to us, went to our medical spa in 2017, we start the treatment, and after 3 years we can see the improvement in terms of lightening of the hyperpigmentation. Okay, but she still needs maintenance treatment, because once the mercury is being absorbed, it's not as easy as that to remove it. So after a few years of treatment also, she sometimes do get rebounds once in a while. So it is very sad to see, because the treatment will take a very long-term treatment for her. So it's not worth it at all to try all this mercury effect to get all these results in short period of time, because you need to treat the side effects for a longer period of time, and of course need more money inside. So that
is it, ladies and gentlemen. Just be more vigilant in whichever product that you use. Okay, we're gonna take a quick break, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. Right after this, we're actually gonna be sharing you guys maybe some beauty tips. We don't want to go too negative on our show. We want to share some helpful beauty tips to our audience. So stay here in Conty Chat.
The number of malicious and false statements spread by SMS or social media platforms have become too widespread. The public is advised to be careful and not fall for such ploys and sharing or forwarding such messages. Remember that spreading fake news is an offense under Section 233 of the Communications and Multimedia Act 1998. This carries the penalty of a fine not exceeding 50,000 ringgit or up to 1 year imprisonment or both upon conviction.
Welcome back from the break, ladies and gentlemen. We're still with Dr. Kausa here on the show. So, Doctor, we spoke about the harmful ingredients early on in our show. Now we're gonna move on to, happier times in our skin, because whenever I think about skin, it makes me very, very happy when somebody has, like, for me personally, I had very bad acne when I was like in my early 20s, and then so I had to go through this skincare journey to find out what ingredients were good for my skin, what's my actual skin type. So for our audiences who are going through the same journey, regardless of your age, can you tell us how to actually correctly identify skin type?
Actually, for accurately to know your skin types, the correct way is actually to come for skin analysis. So skin analysis, they can actually analyze your skin from outer layer of your skin to the deepest layer of the skin. So that is like the most accurate ways to identify. But if let's say you are at home and you want to know what is your the skin type, and also what skincare should you use as your daily regime. Okay, so what you can do is, after you cleanse your face with gentle face wash, just pat your face dry, and then wait for 30 to 1 hour, and then you can you see your skin at that time. You see if it is oily, then you might have oily skin. If it is dry, you might have dry skin, and you might also have another type of skin, which is a combination skin. So if you have any condition associated with the skin, such as if you have skin problems such as acne, such as big pores, such as pigmentations, so I might suggest to come for skin analysis and consultation, and our consultants will recommend you the best skincare and also the best treatment to be used for your skin to achieve a better better results. So if you don't have any skin problems, and just to maintain your skin, you can do what I suggest earlier, to check your skin and to know what is your skin type. But know this, that your skin type might change over years. In your earlier age, you might have this oily skin type, but as you grow older, you might get dry skin type. So you must change your skincare accordingly to your current skin condition.
Right.
Yes. Even if it changes in a shorter period of time, such as sunburned skin, also you need to adjust your skincare according to that current skin condition. Yes.
Right. So it's just basically change your skincare based on what your skin needs, right?
Yes, correct.
All right. I'm like, that's actually very, very interesting, because when I think about it, when I was younger, my skin was a little bit more oily, but now that I'm older, it's leaning. It's okay. It's not too bad now. It's a little bit of combination, but as long as I maintain, like, the basic drinking water, making sure that I moisturize, I use sunblock. This is actually another thing that I want to mention, right? How important it is to actually use sunblock, especially for us women who are already past the age of 25, who are leaning towards the 30s, 40s. Tell them, why is it important to use SPF? This is something, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're listening, because I'm very, very particular about people not using SPF. So tell them, why is it important?
Okay, this is a very, very interesting question. Okay, sunblock or sunscreen, is actually very, very important to be used from young age. So it is not you are supposed to use sunscreen since in younger age, so during your school age, not after you get all these pigmentations.
Okay, listen.
Yes. And it is not supposed to be used for women only, but also for men. Yes. And you can actually use sunscreen as early as 6 months old.
6 months
Yes,
old?
6 months old. But you don't need to apply your baby sunscreen every day.
Okay.
But if you are about to bring your baby out there to the beach, let's say to the beach, so please apply some sunscreen on the face using sunscreen which is suitable for pediatric age. Okay, well, there are a few brands out there which you can look for. Okay. As for youngsters, okay, they need to use sunscreen actually as everyday in daily basis. Okay, and using sunscreen is not just once per day thing. So you need to reapply every 4 to 6 hours or 2 to 4 hours according to their instructions, to their SPF level and so on. And to really searching for a correct sunscreen also is another thing. So it's not every sunscreen can be used.
It's not one size fits all kind of thing.
Yes, and also it's not like it can be effective in any skin types or anything like that. But actually, there are ways to correctly identify which sunscreen is suitable for your skin.
Right.
Yes, and which sunscreen are actually suitable with your lifestyle as well. So if you are people that is always indoor, so you need as much as maybe SPF 35 to SPF 50 to be used daily. Okay, with PA 3 to 4 plus. Yeah, that's another criteria that can be can be looked for in the on the box. Okay, so if you are people who is always active outdoor, okay, and always have this sun exposure, direct sun exposure, so you need 50 to maybe SPF 50 to maybe 70 like that, or maybe you can use SPF 50 but applied it regularly, like more frequently, like 2 hours or 4 hours, like that. Okay.
And it's not hard to wear sunscreen nowadays, okay, ladies and gentlemen. There's so many brands out there, or so many different forms of sunscreen. There's like the stick sunscreen, cream sunscreen, there's
powder sunscreen.
So there's no excuse for you to not use sunscreen. As for skincare tips, we have been taught since a very young age that the 3 basic is toner, cleanser, toner, and moisturizer. But recent years have also started to introduce serum into your skincare regime, and even down to serum. There's so many types of serum, depending on what your skin needs. We have, like, my favorite is hyaluronic acid because it's very hydrating. Ceramide. We have different types of retinol. How or should our audience correctly identify what type of ingredients to use for their skin, or which ingredients do they need for their skin?
Okay. As for ingredients, you were talking about serums just now, right? Okay. For me, if you want to go for basic skincare, so actually cleanser, moisturizer, and sunscreen would be enough.
Okay.
Skip
the toner.
Yeah, it would be sufficient already.
Okay.
Yes. But you need to use a good cleanser to really remove all dirt and also all this dead skin on your skin. Okay. But it's okay if you want to add on toner to really cleanse out the skin. Okay, as for serum, I always educate my patients that serums are needed if the skin really needs it.
Okay.
Yeah, so serums are needed according to your skin type and condition. If you have dry skin, so maybe yes, you need hyaluronic acid, you need ceramide. Okay, if let's say you have pigmentations, or you are about to have pigmentations, then maybe what you can use to treat or maybe lighten up the pigmentations, or maybe prevent the pigmentations to come out. So maybe you can use skin lighteners, safe skin lighteners such as alpha-arbutin, such as niacinamide, those ingredients. Okay. If even azelaic acid, that also can be used. So if you want to find serums, please read the labels carefully and search for the ingredients. So you need to really know the ingredient and also see whether it is what your skin needs. Do not just follow viral products or
blindly follow all your
Yes.
favorite influencers just because they're
Yeah.
using it. Yeah.
what you need might not be the same of what I need.
What do you think about those social media beauty trends that's happening right now? And if you have any favorites that you want to mention?
Yes, I am aware there's a lot of beauty trends out there, and well, it is up to you and up to your needs and also your wants lah. Okay, it's up to you whether you want to do it or not. But everything comes with a price.
Yep.
So please carefully do research about it before you do any before you follow or do any beauty procedure.
Right. So interesting. I think the craziest beauty trend, I don't think it's the craziest to me, but like it was a bit shocking, is when they started shaving your the
You mean dermaplaning?
yeah, dermaplaning.
Okay.
Is that something that's also like dangerous, or
Oh, that is actually a good procedure. Yeah, to remove your stratum corneum. Stratum corneum is the dead cells, the outermost layer of the skin. So it's actually one of the procedure to remove the layers.
I
But
see.
not every skin can
Yeah.
can
endure it,
yeah,
right?
No, what I meant is not every skin can go through this.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, because you need to have like super smooth skin texture to undergo this dermaplaning to avoid this
Being cut or
unwanted
that, right.
unwanted micro injury to the skin.
Oh, very, very scary. I know we are a little bit short on time already. When I talk about beauty, I love talking about beauty because there's so many different things that are available in the market. But unfortunately, we don't have any more time. Last words from you, Doc, to our audiences who are maybe suffering right now from acne or from hyperpigmentation. Any words of advice or any words of encouragement to them?
Okay, if let's say you are one of these consumers who already been exposed to mercury products, do not feel depressed, do not feel ashamed. Please come to any nearest health professionals so that we can treat you.
Thank you so much again, Dr. Kausa, for coming on the show all the way from JB. To those of you who are watching us here on Conty Chat, don't forget to check out our next episode. It is on Saturdays at 10:30 p.m. Alright. With that, don't forget to also follow us on our social media. Again, we are Conty Chat over at Instagram as well as TikTok, and also ContyNews over at Facebook and YouTube. Check us out on Spotify as well. Bye guys. My name is Zoe. Have a great weekend.